What's going on, everyone? NoleJP here, back with more Construction Sim 2015 here on the Gold Edition. Today we are doing episode number 28. And before we get started on number 28, on our last episode, which was a very short episode, we built this very nice tennis court here for the gentleman whose wife was pressuring him to build a tennis court, and he was all bent out of shape because it was taking us a while, but ultimately we got it done. Everything is set to go. They're living up here in the ritzy part of town, so with this, we are going to get started with our next job, contract, whatever you want to call it. And what we are going to do today, if you remember on one of our previous episodes, we enabled the upscale neighborhood, I think is what it was called. So today we're going to build ourselves a mansion. And it's going to be the mansion here for the Davis family. Pays out $350,000 plus dollars. It says it's going to take 4 hours, but as you've seen in a lot of my previous videos here recently, 4 hours means absolutely nothing in this game unless you're just being absolutely slow as all can be. Couple trips to the materials dealer, but we will get it done. So let's go ahead and accept it and get started. Okay. So as always, checking the job site, looks like it's just up the hill here, right on the other side of where we're currently sitting. So our first tasks are going to be to compress some marked area. Then we're going to need to go to the materials dealer and pick up a bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and get this compression done. And good thing that we already have our truck right here. 84 bucks. Absolutely, without a doubt, going to pay that. And oh yeah, you're living up here. You've got the nice views of the city. You got some people walking. Going to be admiring our property once everything is said and done. Pretty big grade on the back of this house, though. Yeah, that's very interesting that that's propped up this high. But hey, I didn't build it, or I didn't grade the land, so I'm just going to build it. Do what they ask. Okay. Just wanted to get that little piece done there so that I could not have to go all the way back and mess with the line each time. Just wanted to get kind of a little buffer zone. Hopefully everyone is having a really awesome day. Today here in the States is the NCAA men's basketball tournament. It's starting here in a few hours for the next round, so I've got a little bit of time before everything gets going. Thought I'd hop on here, make an episode, have some fun. Basketball's been taking over my life here recently because of the NBA and college, so I haven't really had too many opportunities to make some videos, but today I found a little time, so we're going to make the best of it. I think I'm going to stop uncompressing here as I back up on each one of these and just start rolling it out. We're already over halfway done. Not a huge roll job to take on with this one, but more green space we knock out, though, the quicker we're going to get this done. So I'm always hesitant to go too far because I don't want to fall off the hill. This, oh, stay up there. So close. So close. Okay, let's get these two little patches here, and I think this should probably... There we go. Nice. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. Probably gonna... Rolling pin. Finished 10 rolling missions. $10,000. I like it. Oops. Don't compress the sidewalk here. Alright. Oh, and it already poured a foundation for us. Nice. Okay. So, with that, let's grab our flatbed truck with crane, which is conveniently parked right back here. We're going to head over to the materials dealer. We're going to get this truck loaded up with all kinds of goods. All kinds of stuff that we need for this next one. Ooh. Don't crash. I hate driving in this view. There we go. That's so hard to drive in that view. You always want to overcompensate. Hey, look it! The forklift is still down from the previous episode where I crashed into it and knocked that thing over. Yeah. Alright. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Perfect. And I think here on stage number 4 we had more stuff. We need 4 small bricks of clay, 2 concrete bags, and 1 insulation. 4 small bricks of clay, 2 concrete bags, and 1 insulation. Okay. Awesome. Now, trick is going to be, can we get this all loaded up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. Ooh. It's going to be a stretch. It's going to be a stretch to get all this on the same truck, but we will see what we can do. I think we'll probably be able to get most of it. Are these all the same height? The bricks are... Yeah, surprisingly everything's the same height this time, so that should make it a little bit easier as well. We won't have to worry about putting things in specific places, so I'm going to first start with the furthest items down the list. We need to get the insulation on first, a couple concrete bags on the bottom. I just want to do it so that as I move through the stages, that we can just start chucking stuff off the truck without having to move stuff and rearrange and all that. Just take it off one by one, put it right where it needs to be, and keep on going. Let's get this guy. There we go. Just like that. Okay. 1 piece on, 12 to go. And if you're a fan of stacking trucks, this will definitely be the episode for you to play in real life. Unfortunately, I won't put a whole lot of it in the final video, but you'll at least get to see some of the action. Is that in there? Okay, just want to make sure it was sitting flush there. Okay, so we're going to keep grinding on this here. A couple more concrete bags, some bricks on the bottom, and then we'll start stacking everything else on top. So bear with me here. We will get through this as fast as humanly possible. And we'll move on to the next part of the job. But in the meantime, while you are watching some of this, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I very much appreciate the support. Leave me any comments. I definitely like to interact with the community as much as possible. Even though I don't have a whole lot of subscribers right now, it's no big deal. I'm not on YouTube to make money. I'm here to have fun. You know, spend some downtime playing some games. Even though many people do YouTube for money, it's not my priority. I have a lot of other things that I do for real money these days, so this is just more fun and relaxation. If it turns into a money job down the road, then so be it, but for right now, not really trying to make anything super out of this, but I do appreciate anybody who likes my videos, sticks with me, subscribes, you know, all that good stuff. So very much appreciate it. Look forward to bringing you guys more good stuff as we progress on down the road. Alright guys, so we are almost done with our stacking of this truck. We got plenty of room. We have, let me use some proper English there. We have plenty of room to get the rest of this truck stacked up. And we will get this crane put away, get right back over to our job site here. 13 pieces, no big deal. I probably could have, I don't know, maybe I could have gotten like 17, 18 pieces on here if I really wanted to. But no big deal, as long as you keep everything really, really close together. Piece of cake to get all this done. There we go. Alright, let me just hop out, make sure everything attaches just fine. And it does, just like I expected. Okay. Let's get our outriggers in. Even though those back pieces don't look like they're strapped down, they are. There's the straps on that side. Okay, outriggers are in. Let's make our way back over to the job site. We're going to get some of this stuff chucked off here. We're going to try to move through these next couple. Boom. I'm going to try to get right through these next couple stages here very, very quickly. I've got enough stuff on the back of the truck now to take care of the entire stage on this one, plus the one right after we pump a little bit of concrete, so... Uh-oh. Oh boy. I think we're stuck in the car. Yep, we are. There we go. I think I disoriented that driver considering he just plowed himself into the back of that car too. Forgive me, sir. Forgive me. Screwed up construction coming through. We've got mansions to build and ritzy people to move in, so we've got to be very quick. Okay. I like that these job sites are very... Oh no. Oh, I stayed up. Haha. Take that. Thought I was going to get spun out there. Oh, what? What? Oh my goodness. Our cargo's all over the place. What in the world? Who hit me from behind? Somebody hit me back there. Or maybe the game's just glitching out. I don't know. It's very strange. Anyway, I have a feeling that once we unstrap this cargo that some of this stuff is going to fall right off, so let's quickly get up to our job site, which is just up the hill over here. There's my Oh, that's right. I left that from the previous job. I was like, why is my half-pipe truck sitting there on the side of the road? But I forgot we laid the dirt for the tennis court on the last episode and I never reset it, so... Okay. We're gonna have to find a more efficient way to get up to this job site, because that's gonna take forever if we have to go all the way around like that every time. Oh, jeez. Could you give me any smaller space here to dump all this stuff off? Come on. Is that good? How are we looking here? There we go. Oh, and our bricks and everything have magically rebalanced themselves, which is nice. Okay. Alright, so on this one we needed 4 small bricks of clay and 2 concrete bags. Okay. Let me just grab this one right here. Yeah. Ooh. Push it off. Come on, grab the other one. Let's go. Just like that. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jeez. Well, that's okay. I was gonna say that's a bad loss of material there, but I need to, before I go any further, I gotta grab this guy and put him back. Come on. There we go. Okay. So now it wants us to clear the truck. I will gladly do that. Everything still looks like it's sitting on top of another item, so we should be able to... Okay. Reattach this just fine. Perfect. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. $19,000. Let's just go ahead and put this right back here. I hate these job sites with hills because nothing sits right and it just takes forever. So we need now our concrete pump. Which is all the way back over here. I definitely don't have enough concrete in here just to finish the job by itself, so we're going to have to come back and get the concrete mixer here in a few moments, but we'll worry about that in a second. We first get this guy up to the job site. Get this in position, and then we'll come right back and grab the mixer. Okay, so we've got our pump in place, and we need to go back now and get our concrete mixer. And since that took so long, I'm just going to transport this thing over to the construction site. $199, no big deal. I really don't feel like making that drive again that I just did, so I'm going to cheat. Try to speed this along here. And since this street has relatively zero traffic, I won't be too concerned about blocking traffic or anything like that. So let's just back this guy right into position here. That looks about good. Oh yeah, it's pretty close, pretty close. First thing I need to do, though, is stop being clipped from the scoop there. Okay. All right, all right. Trying to find a good angle here. Is that too far? Let's get the scoop right in there. Yeah, that looks about good. Let's see if it pours right. Oh yeah. I like it. Right like that. Ooh. Okay. Let's get this big spider truck unraveled here. Okay, perfect. Let's get some distance. Oh, I hope I didn't mess this up by being too far away. No, I think it'll be okay. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Raise it up. There we go. There we go. Oh, rats, I think our truck is a little too far away. I don't know. We'll see here. I might have messed it up. Oh, how far out can we get this? Bear with me here a minute. Bear with me. If we can get this all the way out to this corner, we might be okay. Oh, yeah. I think that'll be just fine. Yep, especially since I just swung it like that. There we go. Now we're cooking. Let's go over here and take care of this part first. Looks good. Alright, that looks good there. Apologize for not saying too much while I get this poured out here. Like you guys have heard in some of my previous videos, that it's a little bit tricky on your mind here to get these concrete pours done. All the joints and everything in the truck just make it insanely difficult to keep everything in the right motion here. Just want to try to be as efficient as possible with this thing. And this is a rather big space here that we're pouring. Really haven't done one of this size yet, unless you count combining all three levels of a previous job that we've done. But we're getting it filled in here. I also want to be as efficient as possible, because I don't have a full load of concrete in my cement truck here, and I don't want to waste it and have to go all the way over to the gravel plant to get more concrete. So come on, buddy, come on. This filled in. Looks good. Alright, so we're about 85% done. If we move through these bigger areas right here, we should probably have this wrapped up pretty quickly. Oh yeah, we're almost there. We are almost there. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Nice. That wasn't so bad once we got it moving. Perfect. 101,000. Let me hop out here before I waste any more concrete. Let me turn this guy off. Go. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. We need to drop off the rest of these materials now. Be back in that corner again. Yeesh. Get up there. I can't. Oh. Don't tip the truck over. Whatever. I'm gonna leave this right here for right now. Actually, I lied. I'm not even gonna mess with that right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag my crane over here. We didn't get to use the crane on the last job, so I'm gonna hop in this bad boy. We're gonna have to use it later anyway, so might as well get a little practice on it. Pretty peaceful up here next to the mountains with these folk who live in this mansion-style house. That's what living is all about. Peace and quiet. No cranky neighbors. Oops. Gotta bring it towards me. Just like that. This would have taken me a whole lot longer if I had to put these up with that truck. Because that arm on that truck does not move very fast, so this is going to be far more expeditious, however you want to say it. Oops, 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 gotta grab it. There we go. Now we're good. I lost it. Just like that. I'm gonna grab these two off of the ground. If I could see them. There we go. Just like that. And then somehow... There we go. Clip through the dirt. That's how you do it. Oh boy. Almost took out my truck. There we go. Right like that. Let's get this out of the way. Perfect. Okay. Done with the crane. See how quick that was? Oh man. This is a huge house. Well... Depends on where you live, I guess. Not really a mansion per se here in the States, but that might be mansion size where some of you guys live. I'd say mansion size here in the States is when you get up around like 8,000–9,000 square feet these days. Let's get this. Right there. It looks like we need to pour concrete again, and before I do that, let me check our level here. 40%. I think we'll have enough to do it. Yep. Pouring all the way at the top up there. That done. Oop. Let's keep that together for here. Come on. Rotate this around. Ugh, this truck drives me crazy. It's the only truck that has... It's so difficult to use. I wish it was easier, but it's not. Okay, there we go. Now this is going to be a test on this one because we don't have... We don't get the fortunate use of some lower... Let's see how far out we can take this guy. Let's keep it moving. It's close. Close. Yeah, like I was saying, we don't have the fortunate of having a lower level this time, so we're going to have to keep the pump up a little bit higher. I won't be able to drag it on the ground like we were doing on the last one, so going to have to be super efficient here. There we go. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me right there. What in the world? Oh. Sorry, 1 second. Why is this pipe? There, that's what I wanted. Okay. Okay, come on, we're still pouring here. Making waves. I hope these people appreciate all the hard work that I'm doing for them. There we go. Now we're getting some coverage. I think I found an efficient way to do this. It's part using my PlayStation control that I have attached to the game and using the keyboard, which allows me to take control of this last set of joints that is on this pump, and it seems to be working relatively well. Except for now, which is why the concrete is going all over the place. What in the world? Come on. Okay. Let's get this one side filled in, and this should pretty much wrap this up. Super close to being done here. Get this little bit of corner here. Let me turn this off for just a second. I need to somehow. I don't understand this pump. It's so strange because you can't... Whatever, I'm going to make this work. Let's see if I can fill in this spot right here. If I could only reach this little corner right here, but for some reason, I can't. So... hoping that we can get this last maybe bit of space over here in this corner, and maybe this will do it. There we go. Okay. Good grief. What a mess. I've got to figure out how I can... I was kind of stuck between because there was no good way to get all of it taken care of, so I thought parking further away from the building would ultimately get everything set without me having to move the truck again. But as you can see there, I kind of got stuck in the corner because there was some that I still couldn't get taken care of. So what else do we need now? Where are we at? We got to be getting close to the end of this job, and I haven't even been looking at it. We've only got 2 really big stages to go. We need a small excavation. We need to go there, square beams, and then we need to go to the materials dealer one more time. Okay, so let's go get the square beam here first. And... I want to be reset to home base in the village. Okay. Alright, so these last 2 pieces should go pretty quick. I don't know where we're going to excavate. I assume these people want a swimming pool or something. But that shouldn't be too difficult. And actually, before I pass this materials dealer, let me look at something real quick. How many pieces? So we need 4. Oh, we're gonna have a whole truck full. Okay. Actually, can I do... I need 4 big roof tiles. They're gray. We're not going to be able to do the rest of the job without having this first piece done. I can't even get to the excavation unless I finish this stage, so might as well just go and pick up these 4 pieces, and then we can stick the beam right on the side here. Oops, turn the wrong way. That's going to cost me. Yep. 12-point turn coming up. Okay. So let me get these stacked on here. I will be back here with you guys in just a quick second. Because we're still going to have to run down to the lumber yard and get the rest of this picked up here. So it'll take me just a few moments and I'll be right with you guys. Close enough. Close enough. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright, so we've got our first 2 pieces on here. I'm just going to... We only have one beam on the next stop down at our lumber yard, so I'm just going to get these all lined up here, side by... or nose to nose, I should say. Looks good. And then this final piece here, we'll just set it right on top. Come on, come on, come on, come on. In the world. There we go. Sometimes things get clipped on this game. I don't know why it does it, but it does it. That's not going to work. Hanging off the edge. I think that should be fine. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so let's head down to the lumber yard, which is literally right down the road over here. Not too far. Ooh. There's a guardrail right there, which I was never going to get around, so... Okay. We are on the way. We're moving along pretty good on this one here. This really hasn't taken that much time. But I do have the little mini excavation coming up, which, as you've seen in all my past episodes, have taken a toll on my life by having to dig out a hole in the ground. But judging by the size of the lot that we're dealing with, and the fact that my crane has taken up most of the backyard, I don't think there's much room to really be digging, so I have a feeling it'll be one of those nice little ponds or a very, very small little swimming pool or something like that. And whatever the ritzy life wants, the ritzy life gets. So I'm gonna make it happen for him. All right, so here we are. We're at the lumber yard. We just pull up here and talk to our lumberjack. First beam. One. Perfect. There it is, laying right there on the ground. Good. Okay. I wonder when they're going to come out with the next version of this game. I was actually reading some articles based on when this one originally came out, and all the people that showed up in Germany, and they gave them out yellow hard hats for everybody to wear, just to show the support, or say thanks for the support of their game. And it was pretty interesting. Very, 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 very different. Come on, spin. This thing not spinning. There we go. Right? Like that. Like a glove. Perfect. Reset this. Okay. So I think now that we're on this side of town, we can actually take the little expressway that's right over here around the corner, and that should actually take us right up on top of the hill if I remember right. Because here's the mountain over here on the left of our screen, and all we really do is snake right up around the other side of this mountain. So I think this takes us right up into what I'm going to refer to as Ritzyville for the remainder of this game, however long it lasts. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's the freeway that cuts down next to it. So I think this should go right up to where we're building. Oh, missed the turn. Took out the... Yep, I knew I saw my crane over there. I knew we had to be on the the right street here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's some nice big houses on this one. Sorry, don't mean to be ripping up your grass, but... See, that'd be cool to do something like this. Like at the steel factory, get like, 80 pieces of chain link and have to put them all, into position. Where... Oh, this is all going over here again. They love using this spot right here. Okay. It doesn't matter where I park, because I'm ultimately going to be using the crane to, See, I don't know where I'm supposed to be digging on this. There's no land unless I'm digging all the way back here. Which, who knows, but... Okay. Just like that. Whoa, crane's out of control. Crane is out of control. This is the most silent machine in this entire game. You can't even tell which way it's going, or if it's all by motion. You can't even really see what's happening, or hear what's happening, I should say. I don't know, maybe it would sound different if I sat up in the cab, but when you sit up in the cab, you really can't see anything, so... You can probably hear me fiddling around on the keyboard here, trying to get this thing into the right position. There we go. Nice. Okay. So we're done with that stage. We only have 2 little pieces to go here. Where are we going to excavate now? We are going to excavate this. So I think what we're going to do here, because I don't need... Yep, excavate and deliver, and then the rest of this. So I think I'm going to get rid of our bigger machines. I'm going to set that back. I'm going to send that guy back. Clear this out so that I can get my excavator in here. Get this off the property. Whoa, look at this. We are glitched out. Come on. There we go. I just want to get the truck off the property because I know we're gonna have to use it again. Okay, so let's grab our large excavator. I'm going to take this to construction site. No way in the world am I going to drive that thing, nor am I going to waste the time to put it on trailer, because that would just take forever and a day. So... trick with this one here is I'm going to have to go... I can see my half-pipe truck, and you see it down there in the left-hand upper corner of the screen. is my half-pipe truck, which I'm going to need here right now. Got a little bit of dirt left. Tiny bit. We're gonna have to get this thing pretty filled up here to... We'll make a delivery over at the gravel plant. Come on. Come on. Jeez, and all of a sudden there's traffic as soon as I... Come on, man. All of a sudden there's traffic as soon as I hop in the thing. It's amazing. There could be nobody around, but as soon as I hop in the damn thing... People running into me. AI's going crazy. Whatever. Whatever. We'll deal with it. Okay. So our mansion is coming along rather nicely. Got a roof on it already. Okay. Definitely gonna need to snug this thing right down in here somewhere. I didn't mess this up. Oh, that might actually work. I'll be okay with that. Okay. As long as I can get the dirt up in the truck, that's all I really care about. For some reason, this is not digging. There we go. Now we're moving. Is this gonna work? Oops. Yeah, that'll work. Catch to this one is going to be I got to make sure that I have at least 20 cubic meters of dirt here, because I have to go drop this off at the gravel plant. And sorry, I know my camera angle is a little bad, but I have enough in this truck to make sure I have plenty of dirt to give out at the gravel plant. So the last thing I want to do is come all the way back here. Oh boy. Ugh, come on. Okay. This game loves to clip. I don't know why it does it, but it does it. It's so ridiculous. It's like a pneumatic, you know, a hydraulically powered piece of machinery gets stuck in a hole. It's like, come on, really? I don't know. This is going to take a few minutes. I hate these ones where they make you dig up in these little... Okay, and I just wasted some dirt because I thought I had poured it out, but apparently the game didn't like that, so... Try not to get frustrated. Try not to get frustrated. Almost done. Okay. No, we're not going to keep digging, but... I do have to go back in. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Now we've got a problem. Because... Hey, what am I supposed to do here? I only have 11 cubic meters of dirt. We're going to test something here. I'm going to see... I'm not going to waste time in driving all the way over there if this doesn't work, so I'm going to just transport this to the gravel plant. I'm going to pour this out, and I'm going to look to see if I can fill up my truck with dirt right here from the gravel plant and get it counted towards the figure that I need to complete this port of the mission. Okay, so let's dump this first. And then let's see about... I'm going to test something here. Let's try this. Okay. Well, not the ideal way that I wanted to try to get that part of that mission done, but that's how we're going to do it today. Okay. So we're going to reset that back to home base. I'm going to hop in my flatbed truck with crane. We're done with this excavator, so I get rid of him too. And we're going to take this guy to the village. Oh, I hit the wrong one. But that's okay, because that'll work. I was going to drive down the street to this place anyway, but... Or the other one. Didn't really matter, as long as we got there. 2, 2, 3, and 2. Thank you, sir. I will not bother you anymore today. Okay, so we've got some oddball shaped pieces here. We definitely do not have all the same size except for the, it's almost like everything is the wrong shape, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of a quick planning here. And bear with me a few moments. Gonna get this started here, and we will be right back with you, and we'll get this last bit dumped off and this job completed. Stick with me. Alright guys, so we've got everything pretty much loaded up here on this truck. I just have one more laminate piece to throw on, and we are dunzo with this episode. This one has actually been a little bit of a pain, considering the area that we had to work in, all the hills and the... Oh, I forgot about the last pipes over here, sorry. Yeah, this one's been a little bit of a pain to have to deal with this episode. Not the most fun. You would expect, somebody with a mansion to have a little bit better of a graded property than this one, but I don't know. It's just because I can't get my trucks in the right place, and I'm always fighting with the game, and like this. Why can I not pick this thing up? Thank you. To let me do what I need to get done so I can finish the episode, and you end up wasting more and more time messing with side hills and resetting vehicles instead of just having fun with the game. So I don't know. If I was creating an open world, I probably would have done a little bit better, but hey, wasn't my game, somebody else's game, so whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Let's get our outriggers in, and we're going to drive right back over to the construction site, dump all this off, and we are going to be done with this episode. So thank you guys very much for sticking with me as we get all this taken care of. Okay. Rats. Monthly financial statement, $52,200. That's a lot. I think we spent upwards with that finance charge there, I think altogether with the truck movements and the materials that we had to buy and the dirt we had to buy because we didn't have enough coming from the site. We probably spent around $85,000, $90,000 maybe on this episode, which, all in all, we're getting paid $350 versus $90 expense. That's still a really good profit, but the more money you can put in your pocket at the end of a job, the better off you're going to be looking for your next opportunity. But it is what it is. I will take it. I'm not complaining. So let's just get right up here around the corner. Our job site is literally 2 blocks away, and we will get this contract wrapped up and see what else they want us to build on our next go around. And this time I'm not going to miss the turn. But of course there's an AI right where I'm supposed to be going. AI cars, get out of the way. Okay. But I guess all in all here we are going to get to use our crane once more, which is nice. Unless they want me to unload these things here in a very flat space, which there are none on this job site, so I think... Yep. As expected. Right over here. They kind of do everything a little bit ass backwards. You'd expect piping to go down first, lay the foundations and everything like that, but I don't know. This game just likes to stick them all together. Okay, that one done. Uh-oh. Oh, rats. I knew I was going to do that. Snag some of these here. big, huge laminates take up so much space. Good there. Alright, 3 more pieces and we're done. Oop. Go up. 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 Not sideways, up. Good there. Okay, one more piece and we are done. Done and done. Right on it. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Let's get this up and out of the way. And let's get our truck off the job site, and that will wrap this up. Run! Ooh. That's so much faster than using that truck. Holy cow, that's so convenient. Oops. Got out of the truck by accident. My bad. Alright. Let's get paid. There we go. We finished the job. The mansion. $351,900. We picked up 14,076 XP. Another 896 for finishing the stage. And there we go, guys. That actually turned out to be a really, really nice piece of property right there. Yeah, we didn't deliver any of this. We didn't have any grates. We didn't have any stone. We didn't have any of this. I guess this is the laminate that we put down here to make all of this. I've never seen anybody with that big of a trash area in their house. But maybe that's what you do when you're rich. You get crazy stuff like that. So, yeah, it turned out to be pretty nice. I can't go all the way up in there, but I was going to take a look at everything. Let's go out back here real quick and see what else they got. This might be a little, I don't know, a guest house? An outhouse, maybe? Place for the fire? Some nice grand steps coming off the back. The only thing these people are missing is a pool. Hey guys, if you want to hire me, I'm all for it. So there you go, guys. We finished another episode. Episode number 28 is now in the books. Got paid a bunch of money. We are now up to about $2.4+ million in the bank. Plenty to get on some bigger jobs. So with that, guys, thank you very much once again for joining me here. I very much appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out my playlist for all the other items that I've done, and everything is there for you. Nothing's been replicated. Like I said before, I only do everything once, so you're never going to see the same thing twice. So thank you once again, guys. I appreciate the time. Appreciate you stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you on the next contract. Take it easy. Have a good one.